Do you guys know what Clubhouse is?
Everyone is on it right now. Everyone's talking about it.
Elon Musk is dropping tonight on Clubhouse.
I finally got the invite for the Clubhouse app.
This is the hottest social media app right now.
Each one of these discussions is a little room. And so this is how you navigate the app. You see conversations that are happening, you can pop in, you can pop into different rooms, you can pop out. I think people were looking for a way to connect that was a little less intense, a little less pressure. Staring at your own reflection when you're on Zoom is not something that we were ever conditioned to do. And so that creates this a lot of weird anxiety for people sometimes. This is why when you have an audio experience, it allows you to release yourself from some of those burdens. Instead, it goes back to a format that many of us are used to, like speaking on the phone, so you can connect with someone's tone of voice. So if you're in a room and you're talking about your dog and you want to show a picture of your dog, you'll just open up your profile, you'll change the photo of your profile to the picture of your dog, and then you'll say, hey everybody, PTR, which means pull to refresh. Everyone will pull down and then your profile picture will be updated so people can see what you're talking about. Another example of this is if you want to show support for what people are saying, you just flash your mic on and off really quick, and this has come to represent digital applause or digital support. If you click and unclick, or if you flash your mic a bit slower, that indicates to the moderator that you have something to say. So it's been really interesting to see these digital, body language, these digital signals that we're sending to each other in order to continue to have this connected experience in an audio space. Seen the community put on live productions of musicals like The Lion King. We had several people create plays and original content. And then for an audio app, I've seen the rise of a lot of silent rooms, silent co-working rooms, silent writing rooms, silent meditation rooms. And I think this speaks a lot to Priya Parker's work on how we gather, that even though people aren't speaking, there is still value in, having our digital avatars collectively be in the same online space together. I think this gives people the opportunity to focus on the actual content and on the actual conversation without having to worry about how that content is going to then be packaged, hyper-curated, pre-produced, and then circulated. We're seeing the rise of a lot of people recording the content in their rooms already. You have to let people know that you're doing it in advance, otherwise it's against the terms of service. But we will soon see, I believe, the taking of a room conversation, of a room recording, and having it be sliced and diced and shared across other social verticals. You can have a person who opens up a room that's available to thousands of people, and they can spend a lot of time spreading fake news. I have seen anti-vax rooms. I have seen conspiracy theory rooms. I have seen rooms that are full-on hate speech. I have seen people get kicked off of the platforms for violating the terms of service of bullying or hate speech, and then those people just go, get a burner number, get a new account, and are back on within a few days. And this, I think, is going to be a really big challenge to navigate because audio has such a broad scale. Audio has a much larger reach in many cases, and with rooms that disappear, it's harder to track the footprint or the impact of the damage that this information, like how many people are being reached by this information. I I think it's just interesting to see them in this relaxed format. It's not as professional, it's not as polished as IG or as Instagram, it's not as hyper curated as a media interview. You just have the chance to hear a person, almost like it humanizes them a bit more. I think it's normal that we're going to see people trying to imitate big accounts or trying to imitate celebrities or well-known speakers. I do think that eventually Clubhouse will have to find a way to verify or authenticate certain users, especially when you have politicians or experts or professors or people whose words carry a lot of weight and who have a lot of social credibility. So people are finding each other on Clubhouse, then connecting on Twitter, then connecting on Instagram, connecting over email, starting WhatsApp groups or starting Signal groups. And that to me is really is what I'm interested in. It's not just how Clubhouse itself is impacting our network, it's how Clubhouse is fitting into this ecosystem of how we build relationships, how we sustain relationships, and how we create community.